You're now watching a clip from the MarcWes Sports Podcast.
So we got big fight this weekend. I know you're not really into fights like me and Chris, but we got Francis Ngannou, who is heavyweight champion. He's the heavyweight champion. So anybody can relate to the heavyweight champion. You know, Mike Tyson was the heavyweight champion. Vander Holyfield was the heavyweight champion. And Ngannou is a scary African who will knock you out, bro. I believe he's got the most knockouts in UFC history. And he's fighting this guy who is kind of on like this crazy winning streak himself. You know, he's a new up and coming guy. I've seen some of the knockouts that he's had. They're pretty much, you know, kind of the same build. So it's going to be a great fight to see because these both are like, to me, knockout artists. Most heavyweights are. And I think the young guy definitely has a chance, but I don't know. It's just a fight you gotta watch, you gotta see, and I'm curious to hear what Chris has to say about this fight.
Before you say something, Chris, I think I seen an interview with both of them. I think they used to spar with each other. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And you know, from what I was getting, you know, what's his name in whatever in Gaku. Ngannou was saying that, you know, he had put the other one down, and the other guy was like, I don't remember that. You know, Ngannou was like, yo, probably because you got knocked out. So I don't know, you know, it probably could be a little good bad blood, but you know, I want to hear what Chris got to say with that also.
Well, yeah. So all right. So I'm gonna piggyback off of what you were saying. So yeah, there's some sparring footage out there on YouTube where there's one where Cyril Gane, which is the other dude, right? He's getting the better of Ngannou. Now, everybody says you're not supposed to look at sparring footage, like, you know, because maybe Ngannou already did a 5-mile run and hit the bag, and he's probably sparring. So, but in the press conference, Ngannou was talking about how in sparring he knocked Cyril Gane out with a leg kick to the head. But just to break down the fight a little bit more. Yeah, they were like ex-training partners in Paris. I think Ngannou, he's got the power, right? He's almost like Deontay Wilder, but he don't got the one-hitter quitter. He could actually fight. He knows what he's doing. You know what I mean? Like he could put a combo together. He could stuff the takedown. Like, you know what I mean? But from what I see with this dude Gane, he's like an ex-kickboxer. He's a big ass dude that's light on his feet. He can move around on his feet. You know what I mean? He might just be doing like a Mayweather, running around the ring a little bit, probably get you tired. And, you know, he's a little bit more technical from what I could see. But I don't know, man. I want Ngannou to win, like I was telling Marcus earlier, only because this is his last fight under UFC contract. So after this fight, he could either negotiate with the UFC and get back with them, or he could become a free agent and do his own thing. Now, if he becomes a free agent and does his own thing, we might possibly see him get into boxing. And we might possibly see Ngannou versus, let's say, Tyson Fury or Deontay Wilder. So that's what I'm trying to see. And I want him to make his money because you already know UFC ain't paying these boys like they should be paying them. And truthfully, Ngannou and UFC's relationship is kind of strained right now anyway. So, but I'm rooting for Ngannou to win this. And yeah, man, see if we can pull that bitch off.
Yeah, I mean, the dude that he's fighting, the dude is from France. You know what I'm saying? And I always kind of looked at dudes from France as they kind of like ancestral Haitians to me. You know what I'm saying? You know, I feel like, you know, that.
Well, Ngannou's from France too, though.
Is he? I thought he was from Africa.
Yeah, he was born in Cameroon, but I think I don't know if he was either raised over there. I think his younger years, like not super young, but he was in France for a while, so he kind of represents
So he
France
probably
too.
grew up in France. So that just throws my whole theory out the window.
They're both Frenchies.
You know, like damn man, you just messed up my whole shit. But anyways, I don't know. I feel like this is a moment where you probably see Gon win, you know, because he's kind of the up and coming guy, and Ngannou, I think he's defended his title maybe 4 times, 5 times, something like that.
Yeah. No, I think he only defended it one other time. He got it during the pandemic. And I think he's only fought maybe once or twice. He hasn't defended it too many times. I would say at the most twice.
Well, I guess it just feels like a long time since it was the pandemic.
Yeah.
But it seems like a while since he's had this. So I just think the young guy is hungrier.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think he's a little bit more hungry. So I'm gonna pick him to upset Ngannou.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Earlier, like maybe a month ago, when it was like first announced, I was like, I think Ngannou could win just because he's more technical. He's almost like more like a Muhammad Ali or a Floyd Mayweather, you know, like light on the feet type shit, like probably better defense. But the more it gets closer to fight time, I'm feeling like Ngannou can get that knockout, bro. And I really hope he does, because your UFC is gonna want, since they're having problems with Ngannou negotiating like his contract, they're gonna want him to get the fuck out of there as a loser and not a winner, bro. But if he gets out of there as a winner, he could fucking negotiate some big, like a big boxing fight or something to get some money and something that is different. I would rather see him fight Deontay Wilder, because he could probably even beat Deontay Wilder, because Deontay Wilder only has the one-hitter quitter. If he fights Tyson Fury, we all know Tyson Fury is going to outbox him. Circles, you know, run circles around him. But if he fights Deontay Wilder, and Deontay Wilder hasn't fought since the Fury fight, this is a good moneymaker. This is a fight that he probably feels like he could win. He's like, oh, I'm fighting a UFC fighter. Like, they ain't got hands like a boxer, but I don't know. Deontay Wilder's not a classic boxer, so I think Ngannou's best thing to do would be to get out the UFC, get out his contract, negotiate with Deontay Wilder, and get a fight with Deontay Wilder, bro. Two motherfuckers who can hit like that. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm reading up on Ngannou now, and he started boxing first. You know.
That's what I heard too. But yeah. I mean, it's different at the pro level. I don't know if he was ever pro. He might have been an amateur or some shit, but he probably like started training boxing before everything.
Once your hands is lethal weapons, they always lethal weapons.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, that's all I got on that fight. But yeah, I'm gonna be watching that tomorrow too.
Yeah.
Hopefully that shit don't start like at fucking 12:31 in the morning over here. Like,
that's the reason why I don't be watching them shit.
UFC, they've been tripping because they've been catering to the West Coast like more and more. Back in the days, them shit.
And that's where this fight is.
11. Where's it at?
It's in LA.
And I thought it was in Vegas. That's even worse.
Yeah.
Oh, that shit's starting like at, bro. That shit's probably starting like at 1 in the morning. Worst comes to worst. I'm about to get a Red Bull.
Highlights.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, man. We'll see what happens. But that's all I got for this week for the MarcWes Sports Podcast. Anything else you want to add, Wes?
No, nothing else.
All right. So next week we'll do an album review. You know what I'm saying? We'll break that down. But until then, to the next episode. Peace.